Welcome to Georgia. It's crazy. Today what we're going to do is we're going to construct the classic trademark, one of a kind, MrShortGame home net. So we're going to do that now. Let's go. All right, so I've got this big area here. There used to be like some batting cage here that the previous owners had. So we ripped that guy down. And I've got a lot of space for my net. So I'm gonna make the classic MrShortGame net. So we're gonna do that, walk you guys through how to construct your home setup. And you kind of got to go with the space that you have. So just put to scale, you know, make it to scale what I do based on what the space you have. Maybe you got more space, maybe you got less. I'm going to try to do it a little different than my old one and see what we could come up with. Got some ideas. So let's see what we got at first. This area is pretty awesome because it's covered. So we got some shade going on. The problem is a lot of bugs. So I'm like covered in insect repellent. It's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna measure our space here. Okay, I could go up to 20 feet if I want from that end all the way over here, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Then I don't have to do the side netting for the the occasional off shot, and I'm still protected too. I've got a lot of trees, so I'm probably not going to hit it into my neighbor, who's, I don't know, a good 200 yard plus back that way or straight away. So the net's going to be here. We got plenty of protection. It's going to look good. I want to go higher than 10 feet if possible. I can go as high as I want. So the higher I go, the farther back I can hit. So that's going to be key. So I want to go anywhere from 17 to 20 feet that way, and anywhere from 10 to, let's say, 15 feet up. At least 10. I'm comfortable with 10. And then I could hit a ton of shots here. It's going to be good. And then this whole area over time, we could build out and make it look pretty awesome. But we start with the net setup. So now, off to the big orange store. I gotta get a ladder because I got rid of my ladder and wouldn't fit in the pod at the end of the day. And we gotta get the stuff. See if we can do a little different than PVC, because when I hit the sides with the PVC, they would break. Then I put foam on there, but it didn't stay on very good, and it kind of didn't look as nice as I wanted it to. So I might go thinner, like metal poles, and then I'm thinking for the top end I could do like a metal cable and attach it and just pull it tight. It'll have a little dip, but it should be good. So anyways, that's my idea. We're gonna get started. Let's go. Okay, here's the plan. I've got these 10-foot, 1-inch pipes, okay, with these threads on the end of them, okay? I have 4 of these. Then I've got, this is just a rope. I'll show you what I'm using that for. So you're gonna need, well, I'm gonna need these couplers, 1-inch couplers, and these go on the end, and so I can attach 2 poles together. So essentially I can go 20 feet in the air with 2 of the 10-footers connected. What we're gonna do, all the cement, we're gonna bury these 4 feet deep and fill it with cement so the poles will hold. I'm not gonna need anything running across the sides, just straight across the back. So I'm guessing we have to go about 4 feet deep to do that. Then we'll put the coupler on, attach the second pole to the top, we'll be at about 16 feet. It's pretty high. So I've got a 16-foot high net. That's gonna be awesome. So I'm not gonna have to worry about going over. Well, depends how close I am. Then what we're gonna do on the top is put this little guy on the top here. These are gonna be on the top of each end. Then I'm gonna be able to run a rope through here, tie it down, and that is gonna stretch across. I was gonna go with a metal cable, but I figured it's going to be a lot easier to have the rope on there in case I wanna adjust the net or take it down or replace the net. I can just lower the rope. But the rope will run through here, stretch to the other side, and then I can tighten it down and continue to tighten it down if I get a little too much slack in it. And this is gonna, my net is gonna be attached to the rope, is gonna be atop, and I'm gonna bungee attach my net to that. So that'll be there. And then again, I'll bungee attach my net to this pole as it hangs down, give it a little tension on either side. That's the plan. We hit a root. So got Muscle Man over here with the axe helping me out. 4 feet is a little deep. We might not make it that far. By the way, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell so you don't miss any of these internet sensational videos that come out like 3 times a week is what we shoot for. Okay, here's our hole. You see we're about 3 feet, which is cool. What we're gonna do is, and I'm no builder or anything, you probably are aware of that. Oh, can't get it out. Okay, but here's my thought process. So for you contractors, correct me if I'm wrong. So what we've got is a hole. We're trying to figure out, do we put the pole in first and then the cement, or the cement and then the pole? So here's the deal. Here's what I came up with in my warped brain. If I put the cement in first, the cement would go and fill up the pipe, which would essentially make the pipe stronger. However, if water gets in the top of the pipe, there's no way to get out. It's gonna be stuck in here. So we don't want that. So we're thinking, we put the pole in first, sink it into the earth 6 inches, bang it down. Then if water comes, it has a chance to go through the earth and you know, sink down into the ground and then go wherever it goes. That's the thought. And then we'll put the cement in after the pole. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do, okay? Usually when I make these decisions, I make the totally wrong decision and everybody's like, dude, you totally are wrong. But whatever. We're still here. Here we go. So to hammer that in, what we did was we were hammering straight on the pole and it was damaging those screw threads. So I had to flip that one over to put those screw threads on the bottom because I ruined it, learned my lesson. Then I put the coupler on and I was hammering the top of the coupler, totally fine. I guess you could put a 2x4 or something to protect it from the damage, but the coupler was good. And if we damage this, these are cheap and easy to replace. Big giant rock in that hole. So we have to move the hole a little bit to the left to just avoid that. Good news is those hammer into the ground pretty good. So if we dig 3 feet, we can hammer that thing down nearly a foot and we're good at 4 feet total. Then the pole kind of goes through the cement that we'll create and it will be solid as a pole in cement. Okay, we got the holes dug. We got those in. Everything's good to go. We're gonna mix our cement and then we're going to fill the holes. We got the quick set so we don't have time to mess around. 5 bags of cement for that hole. Probably 5 or 6 for the other one. All right, we got that one filled up pretty good. We'll just flatten that out. We're good. That one's almost level. We'll fix that. This one's good. We're just gonna let things set for a little while, and then we're ready to construct really the net. We're good to go. We're hitting balls here in like, well, after it sets, we're hitting balls pretty quickly. Ready?
Yeah.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow. She was today. It's all today, baby. Okay, here's what we have. My net is about 16 feet in length, and it's about 10 feet wide. So it's not gonna make it in the width because we're 13, which is fine because I have 2 of them and they're gonna overlap, so we have double strength in the center. And then what I do is I just attach the nets to the net behind it. So I attach the short end to the long end that goes behind it on either side. And then it should be a good height from top to bottom because we're gonna be 16 feet up. It should come right to the ground. And we'll bungee everything in. All right, you guys ready? So it looks like I damaged this guy, so we gotta go get another one. That's a bummer. That's pretty high. I'm digging it. Okay, got a replacement, and I got these guys so that these can screw in the ground, and I can bungee attach the net to here to pull the net down a little bit. So those will be later. Yeah, don't bang this with a hammer. Come up with a different way, and then otherwise you gotta go back, or just get an extra one. Cost you like $1.50. These are the little bungee balls we're using. I just got them off Amazon. They're pretty cheap. So I'll put a link in the description below for these guys. And those little auger things that you screw in are pretty awesome because they have the rope tied there. You know, we're getting a little flex, more than I want, but it's okay. It's not bad. Okay, that's pretty good for now. Like, I have these other nets which I can always add. They're just 10 by 10s, and I can bungee them for more reinforcements, but this is ready to perform right now. And let's test her out. We're back in business, baby. We're back. GA short game. Should I change it? It's just 2 letters. All right, let's hit some balls. What we got. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. This is a good one. This is better than my other one, for sure. Much higher. It's wider. It doesn't look wider because it's so high, but it's good. And I did a double net because I like a little overlap, just in case there's little holes in there. You want a little extra strength, especially where you're hitting. And I can always add nets on top to keep reinforcing it. You might have to do that. You know, obviously every net is going to be a little different. You got to kind of custom build your own net according to your parameters and your situation. It might be lower, might be longer, might be higher, might be have walls or sidewalls. So everyone's going to be a little different. This is my setup. Might add to it, might change over time. That's my outdoor setup. We got bigger things coming soon. So for now, we're gonna be out here, back at it. We're gonna be doing some great stuff out here. Hope you like this video. Putting your net together. day project. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And luckily, I've got two teenage young men helping me out of their own free will. Not really, it's been a battle, but it's a good battle. We got the quick set so we don't have time to mess around. What happened to the hose? Okay, here we go. Okay, okay, you don't have to poke it.
Can I let go now?
They're so excited. They couldn't wait to spend the day with Dad in the humidity, building a net. We got 12 bags. 12 bags. We only needed like 4 bags, but I figured that's too easy to carry. So we got 12 so they can lug it from the car all the way down here just to torture them. Knock it out. Ouch. Ants are biting me out here. Really?